Hey, thanks for joining my channel, The Eclectic Life. Today we're going to be giving you a quick tour of my Snap-on toolbox. Don't pay attention to the mess. Alright, here's the box. It is combat green. It's not my first choice, but they were giving out a pretty good deal on it, so I decided to get it. And to be honest with you, it's kind of grown on me since then. It's combat green with the blackout emblems and trim. It's got the stainless steel top on it. I've got some powder coating projects sitting on top right here. We'll get back to those later. So let's start with the top drawer. On the right side here, we have all standard, and the left side, we have all metric. So let's start on this side. Right here, we've got the long hex drive standard, all the way from 3/8 to 5/32. Miscellaneous picks. Filler gauges, which are actually a combination of metric and standard sizes in there. So it's just the best spot in the top drawer for them. And then the standard 1/4-inch sockets right here. And then we have the standard 3/8 drive sockets back there, all the way from 1/4-inch to 15/16. Shallow, semi-deep, and deep. Some miscellaneous hammers. Both of them are dead blow. One non-marring, and then one with a metal head. And then standard Allen keys. Some miscellaneous pliers arranged from small to big. We've got standard wrenches over here, the non-ratcheting. I'm actually waiting on the foam set for the standard ratcheting wrenches that'll go right here where these pliers are. Then we have the ratchet set here, all the way from the stubby to the long. All right, on to the metric. We'll start right here where we're at. We've got the metric ratcheting wrenches, as you can see. They come in very handy. Then back there we just have the standard metric wrenches, non-ratcheting. And we've got the wobble extensions over here. Speaking of extensions, the straight extensions are back over here, non-wobble on the standard side. I just thought it looked best to just kind of separate them like that. And then we've got the long hex drive metrics all the way from 10 to 4mm. They come in very handy. Then we got metric swivels from 18 down to 10, but it doesn't include 16 or 11, just because they're kind of oddballs. And then we've got the metric Allen keys right there. And then something I just got is the 1/4-inch drive metric sockets right here. Ideally, I'd like to have everything in foam, but they don't make everything in foam, and I'm not getting custom built foam inserts just because it's super expensive. And then back there in the back, we have our metric 3/8 drive sockets, all the way from 6mm to 20mm, shallow, semi-deep, and then deep. And then on the far side over here, we have 1/2-inch drive sockets. I know I'm lacking a little bit in the 1/2-inch drive. I'm also lacking in the 1/4-inch drive over here, standard, but that's okay. We'll get to it eventually. All right, I think that's everything up here. pretty much. On to the next drawer. All right, it's kind of a miscellaneous drawer, but it has a little bit of a rhyme and reason going to it. So up front here, we've got, I know it's a Matco tool and a snap-on toolbox, but it comes in super handy. It is actually spark plug sockets that have magnets built in. Keep the spark plug from falling out and having to chase it around inside the hole. They've got all the popular sizes. Comes in very handy. So don't tell the snap-on guy that I got this in there. This right here is a, well, let's see if I can get it open. It is a carbide burr set. Comes in handy when you're trying to just grind on anything. Engine building. This isn't really made for aluminum, but I guess you could use it for aluminum. You just have to watch for it to clog up on you. Enough with that. We got our pry bars right there. Back there we've got a mag tray. This every compartment has a magnet in it, so it comes in handy. Just keep it in place. Kind of got miscellaneous lug sockets right there. Crankshaft socket right there, and then some miscellaneous 12 points right there. Piston stop right here. Another magnetic tray. We've got our screwdriver set right here. You always need a good screwdriver set. Then we got miscellaneous specialty pliers, oil filter wrench, interior pop out tool right there, or just you can use it obviously on the exterior too. It's mainly, what I mean by pop out is for the plastic keepers, like on trim on the interior and as well on the exterior. Brake caliber piston compression tool, oxygen sensor wrench, Toyota oil filter wrench right there. We've got a digital tire pressure inflator and gauge. Logging plier set right there. Snap ring pliers. I've got the other one at my work. And then another brake caliber compression tool. And then some miscellaneous breaker bars and another long ratchet, snap-on ratchet. And it's kind of an old snap-on wrench right there. And then right here we have axle nut sockets. I say axle nuts because that's what they're mainly used for, but you can obviously use them for any nuts that they'll fit on, all the way from 25 to 36 millimeter. And then something that I picked up not too long ago, but it's come in very handy. This is a propane powered soldering iron. It has the different tips in it, and it just comes in handy. No need to worry about cords or anything like that. It goes wherever you need it to go. There's the butane that it takes. All right, I think that's it with that drawer. Next drawer. A lot of electronic stuff in this drawer. Not a lot, but some. Back there we have a battery tester. It's not the best, the battery tester. It's not the top of the line, but it gets the job done. It tells you if the battery is in good working parameters or if it needs to be replaced, and it is pretty accurate. Right there we have a scan tool. It is the Solus Legend, so it's just kind of their entry model, miscellaneous laptop or whatever. This is a quick disconnect set. It comes in handy when you need it, mainly used for fuel lines and AC lines, things of that nature. We have a relay buddy right here for testing your most popular relays. And then some more quick disconnects right there. And then injector tester kit. I'll open it up and show you. Just plug it into the harness and it will tell you if it's firing. You know, every time it's firing, and tell you if you're getting proper signal. Video inspection scope. It comes in very handy when you're trying to see down in tight spots, whether it be inside an engine or just inside a compartment of a vehicle or whatever. I just picked these up right here. Mini driver set. You've got the Torx and Phillips and flat right here. And then down here you've got the seal removers and picks. Both of them obviously in foam. Pretty much anytime I see something in foam, I'm getting it. I don't know what it is. I just like it. I've had this for a while. It comes in super handy. It is actually a hose clamp cable pliers. So as you can see, it's got the cable that runs around all the way around for getting in tight spaces down inside the engine compartment. And so when you squeeze it, it actually stays where you leave it. So the hose clamp, you don't have to fight with it to get it off. This is a camshaft installation tool. We've got an inline spark plug wire tester right here. Mechanic stethoscope right here for finding engine noises. And some kind of unique things I picked up. A coil tester right here. It says this side the coil, so I guess you put the other side down to the coil. No, I'm just kidding. Put it down like that, and it picks up every time the coil is sending a signal to the spark plug. And then right here we have an injector tester, and you put it just on the injector, and through the vibrations it tells you if it's working properly. Every time it's going to send a signal to this. And we'll have a little handheld digital probe. And then right here we've got seal and bearing driver kit. I got the aluminum base just because, so it wouldn't mar anything up that I'm hitting on. And you don't have to worry about it rusting either. Comes in very handy. Another Matco tool inside a Snap-on Toolbox. This is an air saw. I actually bought this from my last job from a guy that was retiring. I think I paid $100 for it. I think new it goes for about $350. It's pretty cool. It's even got the little files that go with it. It came with a swivel as well, so definitely too good of a deal to pass up. All right, on to the next drawer. We've got the what they call a speed drawer here. just for organizing small parts. You can see I've got all kinds of stuff, wire nuts, a lot of zip ties in here. It keeps things well organized that are tend to kind of just free flow all over the bottom of your toolbox. It's pretty cool because you can pick these little pieces up right here and move them around. So you can make them as, you can put them wherever you need them. Make the compartments as big or as small as you want. Move on to the power drawer. All right, we've got quite a few tools in here. Almost out of room. We got the half-inch drive impact back here, 3/8 drive impact. We've got the drill, flashlight, um, cutoff wheel, and it's kind of a unique cutoff wheel. I bought this with the air saw that I just showed you. You see how it's at an angle, so you just pop that collar up. And trying to do it with one hand, and it goes straight like that. So it comes in handy when you're trying to get in tight spots. See, there it goes again, and it works flawless. So yeah, I bought that with the air saw. I think I paid $250 for both of them, and I bought something else at the same time. So yeah, roughly it was $100 a piece, and that's a Mac brand. Then I have a angle die grinder right here, 14 bolts, cordless. And then I've got the long neck 14 bolt ratchet. Comes in very handy. Then I got the pneumatic angle die grinder right here. And chargers, of course. And back here in the back, we've got the Thermal Imager Elite. I think this is normally about $2,000, but I got it on sale for somewhere around $800 or $900. I know that's how they always get you. It's on sale. I'll show you right here. Oh, there we go. I've got it set up on the split image just because that's how I prefer to look at it. It works pretty good. I use it mainly with my powder coating, so I can monitor the temperature of the actual piece that I'm powder coating just because of curing times. So yeah, pretty sweet. Alright, on to the next. Oh, we already did that drawer. This drawer. Alright, we got a lot of bit drivers in here. We got the Blue Point. Just miscellaneous bit drivers in there. We got some wood paddle bits in here. Right here, Diablo. And then I got that at Home Depot. Then we've got this. This is a Carlisle brand. I got it on the Snap-on truck. I don't know, I think it was a trade-in or something. I got a pretty good deal on it. Then we got the Blue Point. You know, it's just miscellaneous, mainly Torx and hex drive with some external Torx. Stuff like that. Comes in very handy. Just pretty much every size you could ever need. Plenty. Drill bits right here. And then we've got our digital torque wrenches. 3/8 drive, 1/2 inch drive. This one goes up to I want to say, I think it's 125 foot-pounds, 5 foot-pounds to 125. And then this one, I believe, goes up to 300 foot-pounds. I'm not sure what the low range is, but I must have. All right, then you got this drawer. This is kind of my miscellaneous house drawer. All the stuff I use a lot at my house, around the house. I've got some other stuff taken out for projects I'm working on right now. We've got a tap and die set right there, some miscellaneous Craftsman wrenches, propane torch, you know, nothing super special. And then this is the super miscellaneous drawer. A lot of engine building stuff down here, boxes. Nothing super important, but yes. That's my snap-on toolbox right there. Let me know if you want to know about anything more specifically that I showed you today. So, thanks for tuning into my channel, The Eclectic Life. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up, and if you have not subscribed, so hit the subscribe button. We've got some more interesting content coming up. Thank you very much.